All right, all right. Welcome back to English. Hope you had a good long weekend. Today we're going to talk about your final project for English 2. Now you've all put, I think, a lot of hard work into, I think, your topics and your research. So we hope that you're excited for, I think, a strong finish. But this is going to be a short video going over what the project actually is, so you have a good idea of what you want to do going into it. Now, today we do have an actual launch. And today we want to begin here. There's a big question on the slide. The question is, why do people research? So pause the video, take 2 minutes to write your thoughts. You can do this on your phone, on paper, wherever you want, but just pause the video and come back to the video whenever you're ready. All right, hope you had some time to think about your answer. And the truth is that there are a lot of different answers. People research for a lot of different reasons. We research to better understand the issues in our world. We research to learn more about how we can make a difference. We research to educate and inspire other people, and we research ultimately to take ownership and power over our future. And the reason why we're talking about this is because you have a chance to use what you've learned, use your knowledge of your topic and your issue to make a difference in this world. Your final project is a chance for you to use your voice and make that difference happen. So, what exactly is the final project? Well, now that you finish researching your topic, you're gonna create a presentation on your topic. This will be a research-based writing project. You will record yourself presenting your project and upload it to YouTube as a way of sharing it with a bigger audience. And the answer to the question, does it have to be a PowerPoint? The answer is no. You may choose from the following options. It can be a PowerPoint presentation. It can also be a video project if you want to, I think, film something. It can also be a creative writing project. I've seen people do poems or short stories about the topic. If that is something that excites you, definitely think of that as an option. So we don't want you to, I think, feel like you have to do it a certain way. We want to give you the freedom to, I think, really present your topic in a way that feels meaningful and powerful to you. That being said, you do have some requirements. No matter what you do, so whether you do a PowerPoint, you do a movie, you do a poem, you have to include the following things. You have to include an introduction, explaining your topic to your audience, obviously very important because they don't know as much as you do. You want to include 3 important things you've learned from your research. We recommend having, I think, the economic, social, and political angles. That can be a way to help you organize your ideas if you want to. That being said, if you have a better idea for how to organize your ideas, you don't have to use, I think, like one of each. So that's recommended, but not required. You do have to use at least 3 pieces of research from your research logs. You want to make sure that you back up what you've learned with evidence from, I think, your readings. You want to include a conclusion about your topic. And if you struggle with that, just think about what you think people should know or do about your topic. What should people, I think, leave, I think, knowing better, or I think feeling, I think, like they should do in order to make a difference? And lastly, you must have a works cited page including all of your citations. The most important thing is that you have fun, because I think this is really about you and how you want to, I think, use your voice. So we want to see you, I think, take risks. We want to see you get creative. We want to really empower you to, I think, do what you feel is right with this project. You're gonna have about 2 weeks to work on this. Your project and your presentation video will both be due on Classroom on Friday, May 22nd at 5 p.m. This will count for 100 points in the quarter for gradebook, so it is a chance to boost your grade if you would like to, I think, push, I think, a little bit harder at the end of the year. But it will be, I think, a part of that quarter four grade. You might be asking, I think, how in the world will I get it done? And the answer is that there will be resources you can use. We're going to post these, I think, on your Classroom page, I think, later in the week. Excuse me. So there are example projects from last year, from the last few years. A lot of, I think, people who are now juniors and seniors, I think, went through the same thing that you did. So you will have examples from, I think, like students, I think, like you. we're gonna upload templates. So if you want to, I think, use those to begin working on your PowerPoint or your video or your poem, you have those to use. The last thing you should know is that I've been doing all of your homework, so I have my research done. Um, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do for my project yet. I still gotta think about it, but I will probably work on it live over the next few weeks. So if you want to work on it together, just on video chat, I'm gonna be working on it. Totally down to work together if you want to as well. So that will also be posted on Classroom. So you are almost at the end of the year. Mr. Ramos and I are so incredibly proud of how much work you've, I think, put into growing and learning, even with everything going on. And we know that you are the future. You are the change our world needs, and we know you can do this. So we're really excited to, I think, see what happens. Can't wait to, I think, get started together. All right. Hopefully that gives you a better idea of what the actual presentation is. Um, Good news is you're also going to, I think, see some examples now. Today, you're going to watch 2 examples of research projects from the last year. It says 3, but you can choose, I think, 2 that you're interested in. So you don't have to do all 3. You're going to answer the reflection questions about, I think, each project on your lesson plan. And then to finish, you'll fill out the final project check-in. This is a quick Google form, I think, so we have a good idea of what everyone is thinking about with their project. So thanks for watching. You can go ahead, go back to your lesson plan, and begin working on these steps.